It is Y105, Dubuque's #1 hit music station. I'm Steve Pulaski. You'll undoubtedly recognize my next guest from the hit sitcom The Facts of Life, but she's presently the face of a show that is in its 5th season and about to hit 100 episodes. The show is Collector's Call. It airs Sunday nights at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on MeTV, and she is the host, Lisa Whelchel. Lisa, it's great to talk to you today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Absolutely, Lisa. Even with the abundance of shows about antiques and unique items, I think Collector's Call stands out on its own. Can you give us a brief overview of the show to start?
Yeah, I travel the country looking for people that have just amazing collections and amazing stories behind the collections. That's really equally important. We also bring in an expert who not only appraises the collection, but also tells us about them, and sometimes informs the collector even on information that they didn't even realize about their collection. It's a wonderful show because it's fun. It's actually educational. I mean, I don't know if that's something you would say to invite viewers to watch it, but I love that aspect of it because most of the collections are things, of course, that I grew up with, and so it brings back memories, but there's some things that I don't know anything about, and I learn from them. For instance, I wasn't really big into rock and roll as a teenager. We've got an incredible Pearl Jam collector this season. We've got Weird Al Yankovic. We've had Queen. We've had Kiss. And so I've learned a lot and learned to really appreciate why these bands were so popular.
Collector's Call is only one of a handful of original MeTV shows, Lisa. How did you get involved with it?
Thankfully, the showrunner, Mike Schmiedler, had worked with me before, and so when he had this idea and MeTV thought it was a great idea, thankfully, he reached out to me, and I was more than happy to work with Mike. I would work with Mike, just on at Pizza Hut. And so that's how I got involved, because he's an incredible showrunner in person.
Speaking of other MeTV shows, is there any chance at a Lisa Whelchel and Svengoolie crossover with fellow MeTV alum Rich Coase?
That's so funny. I have done some guest appearances, but I don't know about an ongoing show. I'd be open to anything working with MeTV. They're incredible. It really is. It's being in Hollywood for so long, you see some of the dark side, and MeTV really. I think it really is true to what it reflects, which was a sweeter time in the world.
I couldn't agree more. She is Lisa Whelchel. Again, Season 5 of Collector's Call is currently airing now Sunday nights on MeTV. A few more questions with you, Lisa. Do you yourself collect anything?
I don't. I am more of a less is more kind of person. But I will say that I have learned my lesson as far as from now on, I'm going to collect something at least from every show or something special that I'm a part of, because even if I'm not trying to collect something that's valuable, there really is something to hanging on to moments that bring back good memories.
One of the big elements of Collector's Call is the expert proposing a trade with the collector for one of the items in his or her personal collection. That's why it's the Collector's Call, obviously, if they make that trade. Have you ever made someone a trade proposal or an offer for something that they had in their collection, something that really stuck out to you?
Oh, no, I have wanted to, but I haven't. For one thing, when you hear the stories, you realize that that'd be like asking for somebody's child or pet. It's a heart connection there. And then a lot of the things, are really, really valuable.
Can you think of the item that really you had your eye on that you almost jumped at?
Yes, I really wanted, there was a collector who had a Facts of Life Eastland pennant that I really wanted. And my husband even tried to get it for me for my birthday, but sweetly, the collector, he put all his resources together and had an incredible reproduction made. And so, that's just showing the heart of the collectors that I run across as well.
That's beautiful. I love that. Again, she is Lisa Whelchel, Collector's Call on MeTV, currently in its 5th season, which just started. I read that someone has a Survivor collection that will be shown off this season. Did they have any items from the season that you were on?
They didn't have any items from the season I was on, but I brought some items from the season I was on because I didn't collect them, but at least I did bring some things home, and so I showed them off.
I love it. Lisa, I really appreciate your time today. Collector's Call, you can catch it on MeTV Sunday nights at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to give you the final word to talk about Collector's Call. Anything that you want to add, Lisa, the floor is yours.
Just this Sunday's episode is great. It's a horror and sci-fi toys, and then we've got Weird Al Yankovic coming up right after that. And those are two, back-to-back great shows.
Cannot wait for that Weird Al one. I'm a huge fan myself, as am I of you, Lisa. Thank you so much for your time. We will be watching Collector's Call.
Thank you so much.